All India Radio presents Morning News. Good morning, I am Valsa Williams. The headlines. Notification for the first phase of Chhattisgarh Assembly elections to be issued today. Fourth and final phase of municipal elections in Jammu and Kashmir underway amidst tight security. Government announces 100 crore rupee award for states completing household electrification early under the Saubhagya scheme. India to set up a special desk to facilitate investments from UAE. And Denmark Open Badminton Tournament begins at Odense today. PV Sindhu and Kidambi Shrikant to lead the Indian challenge. The notification for the first phase of Chhattisgarh Assembly elections will be issued today. State Chief Electoral Officer Subrat Sahu said in a statement that the process of filing of nominations will begin with the issuance of notification. More from our correspondent.
Chhattisgarh Assembly has 90 seats. In the first phase, polling will be held for 18 seats on November 12. These assembly constituencies are affected by left-wing extremism. The notification for the first phase of elections will be issued today. The last date for nominations would be October 23. The scrutiny of the nomination papers would take place on October 24, and the last date for the withdrawal of the nomination is October 26. The notification for the elections in the rest of the 72 constituencies in the second phase would be issued on October 26. Vikalp Shukla, AIR News, Raipur.
The counting of votes for both the phases will be taken up on the 11th of December along with Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Telangana and Mizoram. Campaigning is gaining momentum in Madhya Pradesh. Speaking at a BJP workers' gathering at Rewa yesterday, the party's national president Amit Shah accused Congress chief Rahul Gandhi of raising what he termed hue and cry over the arrest of urban Nakshals who allegedly plotted to assassinate Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Mr. Shah said the government would not tolerate those who speak about dividing the country. He alleged that the Congress, when in power, undermined the country's security. Meanwhile, addressing a public gathering in Datia, Mr. Gandhi said loans of farmers will be waived in 10 days if the Congress comes to power in the state. He accused the Prime Minister of insulting every Indian by mocking the governance of other parties during 70 years before the BJP-led NDA came to power. The Election Commission has allotted broadcast and telecast time to national and state political parties for the forthcoming assembly polls in Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh and Mizoram. The poll panel said in its order a base time of 45 minutes will be given to each national party and recognized state party. A report.
The facilities will be available from the regional centers of AIR and Doordarshan in the headquarters of the three states. The period of broadcast will be available between the last date of filing of nominations for the first phase and 2 days before the polling. In a single session of broadcast, no party will be allocated more than 15 minutes. Prasar Bharati, in consultation with the Commission, will decide the actual date and time for broadcast. In addition, Prasar Bharati will organize a maximum of 2 panel discussions or debates on AIR and DD station. Criticism of other countries, attack on religions or communities, anything obscene or defamatory, incitement of violence and anything amounting to contempt of court will not be permitted. Tripti Srivastav, News Desk.
Polling is being held today for the fourth and final phase of the urban local body elections in central Kashmir districts of Srinagar and Ganderbal amidst tight security measures. Voting, which began at 6 a.m., will continue till 4 p.m., with many candidates elected unopposed and a number of segments not receiving a single nomination. Voting is being held in only 36 of the 132 wards. More from our correspondent.
Amid early morning chills and heavy security, the polling is yet to pick up. 24 wards of Srinagar Municipal Corporation and 12 wards of Ganderbal in central Kashmir are having polling, whereas 96 other wards, spread over 6 more municipal bodies slated for civic polls in this phase, are witnessing no polling. Candidates have got elected in 56 wards unopposed, whereas another 44 wards received no nomination. An average 41.6% polling has been recorded in the earlier 3 phases of municipal elections in the state, which was held after the gap of 13 years. Counting will take place on 20th of October. Mushtaq Ahmed Antre, AIR News, Srinagar.
The Bihar government has declared 206 blocks in 23 districts of the state as drought hit. A decision to this effect was taken at a high-level meeting chaired by Chief Minister Nitish Kumar in Patna yesterday, following reports of deficient rainfall drying crops in the affected districts. The state government will provide assistance to drought-affected blocks to deal with the situation. The affected farmers will be provided immediate relief by the Agriculture Department in the form of subsidy on diesel and seeds. The state government has asked farmers to register themselves by the 31st of this month to avail the benefits of crop assistance scheme. In Rajasthan, the total number of people infected with Zika virus in Jaipur city has now reached 72 after 12 more patients tested positive yesterday. The State Health Department has said the condition of most of the affected persons is now stable. More from our correspondent.
The Zika virus cases have been reported from Shastrinagar, Vidyadhanagar, Benad, New Sangane Road and Sindhi Camp areas of the city. Health Department has said that out of 72 persons found infected with Zika virus, 60 are completely fine. More than 96,000 houses have been surveyed by the Health Department teams so far. Blood banks across the city and adjoining districts have been directed to conduct Zika screening of donors before collecting blood bank from them. Jitendra Dwivedi, AIR News, Jaipur.
This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. You can also log on to our website newsonair.nic.in. The government has announced 100 crore rupee award for states that would complete the household electrification early under the Saubhagya scheme. Apart from DISCOMs, employees would also collectively get 50 lakh rupees award for completing the task of electrifying households under the scheme. The decision was taken at a review meeting of the scheme in New Delhi yesterday, chaired by Power Minister R.K. Singh and attended by state representatives. Mr. Singh said after the meeting that the states which have already achieved almost 99% of household electrification work would be kept out of the award scheme. More from our correspondent.
The award will be given in 3 categories. DISCOMs or power departments of other than special category states having more than 5 lakh unelectrified households and DISCOMs or power departments of other than special category states having less than 5 lakh unelectrified households. There will be 2 quantum of award in each category. Under first quantum of award, the first DISCOM or power department to achieve 100% household electrification by 30th of next month would be provided cash award of 50 lakh rupees. From this amount, 20 lakh rupees will be given to the division of DISCOM or power department with highest number of households electrified. The second quantum of award includes cash award of 100 crore rupees as grant to the concerned DISCOM or power department to be spent in distribution infrastructure development. Anupam, AIR News, Delhi.
In Assam, the Digital India program has brought a positive change in the lives of people. The campaign was launched by the centre to ensure that the government services are available to the citizens electronically by improved online infrastructure and by increasing internet connectivity or by making the country digitally empowered in the field of technology. Here is a ground report from our Dibrugarh correspondent.
In Assam, Digital India program is welcomed by the people, particularly by the younger generation. As a result, this scheme is taking a shape of mass movement. Srimati Parismita Gogoi, a student of Dibrugarh University, expressed her satisfaction over the cashless marketing procedures.
Now it becomes easier to purchase any item that I want without fear of having shortage of money in pocket. Simply go to the market with the ATM card and make any purchase using the POS machine. Nowadays, I make online purchases also and that is very convenient.
Tapoban Goswami, a retail trader, is also happy with the use of ATM and online money transfer.
I am happy that I can make any transaction online now, and ATMs are also there, so I need not go to the bank every time for deposit or withdrawal, thanks to the Digital India effort.
With fast-growing high-speed internet connectivity and universal digital literacy, it is hoped that this program will be totally functional by the year end 2019. Devojit Kotoki, AIR News, Dibrugarh.
India will soon set up a special UAE desk to facilitate investments and resolve any business issues between the two nations. Commerce Minister Suresh Prabhu made the announcement after co-chairing the 6th meeting of UAE-India High-Level Joint Task Force on Investments in Mumbai yesterday. The meeting was also attended by Chairman of the Abu Dhabi Crown Prince's Court, Sheikh Hamid bin Zayed Al Nahyan. During the meeting, both sides held discussions on the opportunities for cooperation and investment in the railways, logistics, highways, airports and infrastructure sectors. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has shared the renditions of Mahatma Gandhi's favourite bhajan Vaishnav Jan To Tene Kahiye by different singers around the world. In a series of tweets, Mr. Modi shared the videos of the singers singing the bhajan at different landmark monuments around the globe. The artists include Bahrain singer Noor. Vaishnav Jan To Tene Kahiye se Pidi Parai Jani Re Pari Duke Upakar Kare Toe Mane Abhimani Nani Re. A 5-minute video of the bhajan was released by Mr. Modi on the 2nd of this month. In the Maldives, the Supreme Court will announce its verdict today on admissibility of secret witnesses in a petition by President Abdullah Yameen to cancel last month's elections in which he lost to opposition candidate Ibrahim Mohamed Solih. The court yesterday deferred the hearing for today. In badminton, Rio Olympics silver medalist PV Sindhu and Kidambi Srikanth will lead the Indian Challenge at the Denmark Open that begins in Odense today. In the women's singles opening round, while Sindhu, who is seeded third, will take on American Beiwen Zhang, Saina Nehwal will be up against Cheung-An Yi of Hong Kong. In men's singles, 7th placed Srikanth will face local boy Hans Christian Wittingus, with B. Sai Praneeth playing China's Huang Yuxiang. Samir Verma will square off against 3rd placed Chinese Shi Yuqi. Indian shuttlers will also be seen in action in men's and mixed doubles categories. And now for an overview of today's newspapers, it's over to Sarabjit Kaur.
Thank you, Valsa. PM seeks cooperation to tackle rising oil prices, highlights the DNA. Cut oil prices, Modi to producers, is the lead of the pioneer. The Asian Age quotes PM Modi as saying, costly oil hurts global growth, invites foreign investment for crude exploration production in India. Saudi Arabia promises to meet India's oil needs is the lead in the Hindu. The Indian Express headlines, Saudis listening, PM calls for measures to cushion oil shock. The Times of India writes, PM seeks rupee payment system for oil imports to partially cushion India's oil import bill from the impact of the falling local currency. Modi-Xi will meet for 4th time this year at G20 summit, headlines the Hindustan Times. Akbar sues one Me Too accuser, unfazed P.R. Ramani vows to fight legal battle, leads the Asian Age. The Indian Express says Akbar files a defamation case against woman number 1. Tharoor's Ram Temple bar puts Congress in a fix, reports the Pioneer. The Asian Age writes, BJP asks Rahul to clarify, are you a Hindu or not? Accuses Congress of trying to delay court verdict on Temple. RBI data shows surge in bank finance to real estate, notes DNA Money. And finally, The Hindu reports Hawking's final book offers brief answers to big questions, says computers will overtake humans in intelligence on Stephen Hawking's final work launched on Monday by his children. The book tackles issues from the existence of God to the potential for time travel. And with that, it's back to you, Valsa.
Thank you, Sarabjit. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Notification for the first phase of Chhattisgarh Assembly elections to be issued today. Fourth and final phase of municipal elections in Jammu and Kashmir underway amidst tight security. Government announces 100 crore rupee award for states completing household electrification early under the Saubhagya scheme. India to set up a special desk to facilitate investments from UAE. And Denmark Open badminton tournament begins at Odense today. PV Sindhu and Kidambi Srikanth to lead the Indian Challenge. For details of these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.nic.in. With that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.